guys, this is Shaunte with SimplyShaunteRenee. Thank you so much for stopping by my channel today. If you are new here, welcome. If you are returning, welcome back. In today's video, I wanted to do a flip through of my February budget and just show you how I have things laid out for the month. So if you are interested in seeing my flip through, please continue to stay tuned. All right, guys, let's go ahead and get started with today's prayer. It comes from 1 Corinthians 10 and 24. It says, "Don't be concerned for your own good, but for the good of others." Amen. All right, guys, so this is February 2024. I have got my budget together. I won't be giving details and things of that nature. I just do believe in keeping some things private, but I also believe that we can be of help one to another in kind of our layouts and how we do things as well. So for February, the tab says, I do use the Kelva Plan budget planner. I absolutely love it. I wish that she made this in a big. So if anybody knows Kelva Plan personally and you happen to see this video, please tell her to make this in a big for next year. So this tab just says a budget is telling your money where to go instead of wondering where it went. And that's absolutely true. I did cover up my income sources and then I wrote down my fixed expenses. And so what I include in this is just the things that I gotta have, meaning like paying my mortgage, light, trash, home warranty, things of that nature, my insurance. I include internet in that. Anything I didn't? Yeah, home warranty, water, car, and cell phone. I do feel like that's an essential for me to have. And so I write those things down here. I don't necessarily total them out here. This is kind of small for me. So I did have to make some other adjustments here to kind of write down like debt and other things that I do look at in my planner. But what I think about and when I was doing more regular budgeting videos, I've always stated that when I think about my just main expenses, it is the things that I need to absolutely live by. I do pay my expenses, but these are the things that I like kind of really hone in and focus on. So that's the first sheet. And then I just kind of wrote myself a note for debt. It says to see additional forms. This is just where everything is laid out for the week. And I do have things, or the month, I do have things sectioned off by the paycheck. This is the weeks at a glance. And so what bills are due for those weeks. And those other sections are designed to be able to write down your weekly expenses. Okay. So that is what I have there for each week. This is actually a savings challenge here. And so for the month of January, I just saved $1. I just did something very simple. And so I saved $1 for the month of January. I think I'm going to just do $2. I don't have in mind where this money will go, but I think I will just do $2 for the month, which would be a total of $60 just to go into that particular pocket. And so I used to write down my budget every month, you guys, and it just got so tasking to me. So I was like, let me just see if I can go ahead and type this up. Okay. And so how I have things, this is February 2024 budget. I have, again, those expenses that you saw on the front, any subscriptions that I have, anything that is pay over time, any credit card expenses, any loans that I may have, and any tax things that I may have. Okay, so that's that in a nutshell. And then my other things that I do have is what I give to my church, my mortgage, because those things go to another account, household gas savings, online purchases, lawn care, even though I'm not using it right now. When the season starts, it starts. And I usually get lawn care every week. And so that is something I do pay electronically. So all of those things go to their respective cards. And that way I'm more of a, I do most things still electronically, but then I also have some things that I do cash for as well. Okay. And so then I write down the check number 1 and check number 2. This is my debt tracker that I'm choosing to keep private. And then I will also go over my sinking funds with you guys, because I think that's fun to see what people's have for their sinking funds. And so and I have this section off by check number 1, check number 2 as well. And those months that I do have a third paycheck, I'm just going to make the columns a little bit smaller and throw in a third paycheck. So the things that I have for wallet is for food, for shopping, miscellaneous, and gifts. Okay, that's just, hey, if I'm out or any given moment, one of my friends may say, let's, run here, run there. And so that is food that I want to have covered. I love to shop. I'm not a shopaholic, but I do love to shop. Particularly, I love Dollar Tree, if anybody knows me. And so I do like to have money set aside for that. You never know, if miscellaneous things, and then also gifts. For my first binder, I have apparel, birthdays, family time, wellness, and travel. Wellness means if it's a copay, not necessarily a copay. Let me stop lying. It's not necessarily a copay because I do have a card that I use for that comes through my job. But it means if I want to get a multivitamin, or if I want to get a hydration packet or immunity booster, things of that nature for me. My second binder covers my dues to my church, my dues to my sorority, any investing, and a binder for home, car, and that's anything that relates to home and car, and emergency fund, and then CME. So I always think that is essential to continue to build your, emergency fund. And for me, I like to have more of a short term and a long term kind of like savings fund. So this is more of just short term, just continue to build that. My binder number 3 is for subscriptions, month ahead, just for my mortgage specifically, and then insurance premium. So to be able to pay that up every 6 months. Business for me is for my crafting business, SimplyShaunteRenee, something that I have up and coming, Ruby Jewels, any expenses, taxes, pay, giveaway, and equipment. So this one is a still work in progress. I don't necessarily fill this one up all the time, but it is a work in progress. And I believe if you want to attain something, you need to start putting yourself in that mindset. And then my savings challenges is my 52-week savings challenge, my Christmas, and then my monthly challenge. So the monthly challenge is what I have in the back of my binders. Now, some months I will do the one that comes with the planner, and some months I will do some of the other ones that I have. And then I do have 2 containers here. One is for my 52-week savings challenge, and one is for, which is essentially another 52-week savings challenge, but one is specifically for Christmas. So I got 2 sets of envelopes so I could remember. I've already filled in for January, and so I'll just have to do these months. Basically, what I am doing, just to make it simple for me, is doing whatever week of the year that is, excuse me, I'm putting that amount of money. So if we're running into week 5 and 6 for this particular paycheck, then I'm going to be adding $11 total. And then once I fill it up, I stick it to the back. Okay. So I did the month of January already, and then February is coming up. I usually do 2 per paycheck. Yeah. And so that is for just a regular 52-week. And then this is for Christmas. Okay. So it's just a regular. I think I got these envelopes from, I want to say Hobby Lobby there. So I do have to fill those as well. Getting to the bank, you guys, is just so hard for me to actually get there before, I don't know. I mean, I get off work around 5, so I don't know why. Most of the times my mind, I just forget when I get off work. And so sometimes on Saturdays, I want to sleep in. So it's a struggle to get there on Saturdays. I don't know. And then if you want to see a comparison of the cards, they do fit money though. And so here's the comparison. I ended up seeing these on Amazon after I had already gotten these. And I didn't want to have the same color for each thing. And then these came in a variety pack. But they do fit your money if you want to see quite nicely here. So, yeah. All right. Let me get that back here. Let me put these up. And then I keep these just in my office. And then for my bank bag, I do, let me take this deposit slip out of here. For my bank bag, I do use these. I do not have my binders pulled up with me, so I will have to show you those in another video. But yeah, I hope that was helpful for you guys, just showing you a flip through of how I do my budget. So going forward, I just have to print out those pages, put them in here and keep it going. And I will still have to write in some things, but not as much as I was writing. And it was getting very tasking for me, you guys. So thank you so much for staying until the end of this video. I hope you found something that was helpful to you. If you did, please leave me a comment. If not, go ahead and just leave me a comment anyway. If you are here with me and you have not already subscribed, I would greatly appreciate it if you would subscribe to this channel. Also follow me on my Instagram at SimplyShaunteRenee. I greatly appreciate your follow over there as well. I hope you guys have an amazing day and continue to be fearless, be intentional, always strive to walk in excellence, and I will be sure to see you guys in the next video. Bye, guys.